It's time now for the Peter Channel Sunday Morning News on the Sunday morning, May 22nd, 2016. And good morning to you all on this lovely Sunday morning, May 22nd, 2016. You know, your news that our top story at 8 a.m. on the Sunday morning is Fort Lauderdale, Florida, where Hillary Clinton on Saturday slammed Republican rival Donald Trump as a policy should be holding to the gun lobby instead of Trump presidency would mean more kids at risk of violence and bigotry. Kabul, Afghanistan. The leader of the Taliban in Afghanistan, Mullah Akhtar Mohammad Mansour, was killed by the American drone threat Afghan intelligence agency said on Sunday. Data points to rapid loss of control aboard a jet. Gunman fires a crowd at Qatar Austria, killing 2. As police attended to the scene of a shooting in Nenzing, Australia on Sunday. A villager carries his belongings during the evacuation following the eruption of Mount Sinbang in Gambler village in North Sumatra, Indonesia Sunday as 7 were dead after a volcano erupted. How do you not? April 1975, the dog end of the Vietnam War that South Vietnamese were demoralized after the U.S. withdrawal to combat force in 1973 in a sensational military sport as the United States and Vietnam have become unlikely friends. In Auburn, Massachusetts, an officer was shot in the line of duty early Sunday morning on Auburn. Police investigated circumstances regarding the shooting on Rochdale Street. Vienna, Austrians were voted in the presidential election Sunday that could set a new milestone in the rapid rise of populist parties in Western Europe amid the refugee crisis. Thousands of Bangladeshis were left homeless on Sunday after a cyclone Rhino battered the even published southern coastal region, ripping apart films, houses, and killing at least 24 people. China has threatened to cut off vertical communication in Taiwan unless the countries do. President acknowledges the so-called One China principle. Families of victims of downed Malaysia Airlines flight MH17 are suing Russia and it is President Vladimir Putin in the European Court of Human Rights. The Secret Service says one of its officers shot a man carrying a gun after he refused to drop his weapons just outside the White House on Friday afternoon. Delegates stand for national anthem the second day of Washington GOP convention convened Saturday as Washington State GOP convention backs screws over to Donald Trump. Women who served as pilots during World War II found going to be buried at Arlington National Cemetery thanks to bipartisan efforts. Whether wearing iron in the past, the feet firmly planted in the press and all that comes with that. Millennials are rewriting the book on home buying as millennials are caught in those ages 20 to 35 between 1981 and 1996. And according to the National Association of Realtors 2016 survey, millennials have the largest group of buyers for the third straight year, totaling 35% of all buyers. Atterbury, 2 men were under arrest and police were searched for their third in connection with a stabbing near downtown late Friday. Not Atterbury, the 8th annual World Football tournament took place Saturday afternoon at Petty Field in remembrance of the violent space of local teenagers who died from a brain hemorrhage in 2008. North Atterbury, 27-year-old local woman was arrested on Saturday and charged with local assault. Not in a small but focal group of students and parents much from the high school to the town coming on Saturday to protest proposed cuts to the school department budget. Atterbury, the river rats will be back in action for the 10th annual City of Atterbury River cleanup on Saturday morning. And Naughton plans to put a traffic light and roadway improvements in the Interstate 495 ramps in order to shift to high gear after the audit classified the intersection a high crash zone. Months of simmering tension over the future control of summer red zone's $40 billion media empire erupted through the weekend in an open warfare as student moguls longtime lieutenants were told that they were moving the students and held into the Viacom. A new study finds that the nose has a lot of features that we may not appreciate. As we reported recently, an incredible new study may have provided insight into the shape of the human nose, but there's a lot more to our nose users will probably realize. Japanese company Star Alien is working on a business concept that combines entertainment and space exploration. The startup is developing a type of artificial meteor that will launch the satellites, create man-made meteor showers that it could be. The REX spacecraft has arrived at the Kennedy Space Center in preparation for the mission to explore sample and asteroids for the first time in human history. In a sign that the opiate painkiller epidemic may be waning, new data shows that the number of prescriptions for the powerful painkillers has dropped for the first time in 20 years. The Zika virus has struck 86 New York City residents, including 14 pregnant women, according to the latest city health department tally. Alright, take a look at New England Insults in Boston on 2 parties were stabbed on Johnson Terrace. Peter Chill News Time, 8:05 on this Sunday morning, and it's time now for a spot report. Last night, the Boston Red Sox defeat the Cleveland Indians 9-1, while the New England Revolution fall to the FC Dallas 4-2. Today, the Sox and Indians go out for the 1:35 p.m. showdown at Fenway Park. Coconut Ghana. Joey Logano wins interest in All-Star race. Dream for Nicholas Trainer O'Neill sinks in pivotal mud. Almost exact moment of Wayne Wiggins, the allowed Michael Carrick to show the joy that lifted Manchester United's first FA Cup since 2004, the first of both. After a highly decorated careers, BBC reported that just a moment was set. Peter Chill News Time, 8:05 on this Sunday morning, and it's time now for us. Trevor report on this Sunday morning. Baby! Let's study off down in Rhode Island, where it's looking good in highways and byways of Rhode Island, Connecticut, Massachusetts, and Northern New England. Out in eastern New York State and Pennsylvania highways are looking good. Seeing a few little slow spots around New York City 278 on the eastbound side. It is slow going both ends from Bushwick all the way down from Lawrence Expressway to the westbound side. It is slow before 278. FDR Drive on the southbound side. It is slow around the Williamsburg Bridge. Brooklyn Battery Tunnel on the northbound side. It is a little slow from Brooklyn headed down to Lower Manhattan. George Washington Bridge on the 95 on the northbound side. So from Fort Lee all the way at the I-87. I-70 eastbound side is still from Newark Airport all the way out to Jersey City. And Jersey Turnpike a little slow just before Route 80 in East Rutherford, New Jersey. But highways and byways in New York, Pennsylvania, New Jersey are looking good. 95 on the northbound side, a little slow at Aberdeen Stretch. And the Capital Beltway, it's a little slow around Route 1 all the way at the Bethesda. And 295 on the southbound side, a little slow after the Capital Beltway. And 95 on the northbound side, a little slow to Aberdeen, Maryland. So, it's looking good at highways and byways in the Northeast Corridor. Take a look at MBTA alerts. Subway system commuter rail. Is looking good in. Please board all Freeman and Worcester line trains in the outbound platforms at Grafton and Westboro Station today till 4 p.m. And the ferries, they are looking good. Peter Channel News Time is now 8:07 on this Sunday morning. It's time now for our weather report. And looking at radar, and it shows a line of spotty range, line of straight rain showers, light rain showers from Lynn all the way down to Lawrence and up to Ipswich. Patchy rain showers from Woonsocket, stretch around Franklin. Patchy rain showers on South Plymouth. Line of rain showers from Chatham down for northeastern Nantucket. And patchy rain showers around Kent County and Washington County, Rhode Island. And line of rain showers from New London, stretching the Dan for Bridgeport, and covering much of the eastern and central portions of Long Island. And patchy rain showers around northern Connecticut. And zooming you out just a little bit, showing some line of rain showers from southern Vermont, stretching up to the central ports of New York, and down for Pennsylvania, down for Maryland, down for Virginia. And a line of rain showers around western portions of Nova Scotia. Alright, 7-day forecast goes like this. For today, we're going to have some slight chance of showers. Cloud skies about 63 degrees. North about 8 to 11 miles. Chance of 20%. Tonight, slight chance of showers before 9 p.m. Most skies got about 48 degrees. North about 5 to 8 miles an hour. Chance of 20%. Monday, most skies got about 68 degrees. North about 7 to 9 miles an hour. Monday night, chance of showers. Most skies got about 61 degrees at 51 degrees. North about 5 to 8 miles an hour. Chance of 50%. New percent less than 10 inches possible. Today, check the charts. The thunderstorms, most skies got about 65, about 53 degrees. The northeast about 6 miles an hour. Just patience 50%. Dwindle down 20% by Tuesday night. And Wednesday, most steady podcast got about 81, about 58 degrees. Thursday, most steady, most skies got about 82, about 59 degrees. Friday, part steady, most skies got about 81, about 58 degrees. And for Saturday, part skies got about 81 degrees. Currently, not near it's 59 degrees and it's overcast. And it's a humidity of 78% and 15 above Celsius. And that's going to be for the Peter Chell Sunday morning news on the Sunday morning, May 22nd, 2016. I'm Peter Wiggins saying, hope you have a good day with a positive attitude, and I'll see you for an evening report. Have a good day.